Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on my Aberration playthrough on Ark Survival Evolved for beginners. Last episode I mentioned to you guys that I was just getting back to just enjoying Ark instead of just kind of prepping for the boss fight. I still got to prep for the boss fight, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that in this episode. Now what I was doing was working on I just hatched 2 eggs, so last one I just took my stegos out and I was working on leveling them up. So what I'm going to do in this one is a little bit of the collecting. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing and how I'm prepping for bullets. What I'm doing is going to take pump action shotguns in there with a lot of bullets and some veggie cakes. Now my partner's working on some veggie cakes and some shotgun shells. I'm working on shotgun shells. So yes, I'll do the fight solo, but I'm also going to do it with my partner, my tribe mate, so I can show you guys how this works. And then so I've got a stego. This is one of the stegos I just hatched. Just want to show you guys one of the babies, raising these guys up, and I'll take them out and level them up. There's a rock drake I found. I think I got that one down there as one of the eggs, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one and raise it. Looks pretty cool. And then what I'm gonna do is show you guys. So basically bullets, right? You need bullets. I need metal, and I need, for the bullets, you need metal and gunpowder. And those are the 2 main ingredients for the bullets. And for the shotgun shells, you need those 2, plus you need a simple bullet. For the simple bullet, you need metal and gunpowder. Okay. And then so basically what you got to do is you got to cook a lot of wood, and to get a lot of charcoal, you got to cook a lot of metal to get a lot of metal ingots, and then you make the stuff. So here we go. We're gonna look inside here. I'll show you guys what it is. So as far as bullets go, there's a shotgun shell. What I need: gunpowder, metal, and the simple bullets. And for the simple bullets, I need gunpowder and metal ingots. So basically you need a lot of charcoal and a lot of gunpowder and a lot of metal. So here's what you need for charcoal. You need spark powder. I mean, for the gunpowder, you need charcoal and spark powder. And for spark powder, of course, you need stone and flint. So you got to get a lot of that stuff. So basically the Ankylosaurus, the Anky, is going to come in super handy in this, because that's what you need a lot of stuff for. And of course you can use a roll rat to collect wood. I am using a chainsaw and a Paraceratheum. Now, there's a couple of raptors over there. So basically, the way I do this playthrough, guys, is showing you what it would be like if you were doing, playing it without any mods. Because I know Ark Survival Evolved, if you're on Xbox or PlayStation or Switch, you don't have mods. Now, Ark Survival Ascended you do. So, but Ark Aberration is not out on Ark Ascended yet, so there will be some mods on there you guys will be able to use if you're playing on PlayStation or Xbox and PC, of course. I'm on PC. So basically what I would say to do, so I am using a mod, that is the Superstructures mod that I'm using the pull tool on, and I'm also using what you saw me pull the babies out of, that is the Dino Storage version 2 mod. So even though I'm using mods, if you've watched my playthroughs, you know I've showed you guys everything how to do without mods. So the way you would do this wood, collecting fungal wood with this chainsaw, is you want to get your Paraceratheum, or whatever you're putting, roll rat or whatever, as close as you possibly can to the tree. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn so you can see the tree, so you can access the inventory of the tree, and turn, make sure you can access the inventory of the Paraceratheum without moving. So then you harvest your wood from the tree, turn to the other side, and dump it in the Paraceratheum. Now I have the mods on, so what I'm doing is just using a transfer tool to dump it, so I don't have to park them so close. But you can do it the other way. I mean, I've done that many times before I use mods. It's just part of the process, man. So now you can see I cut down 3 of these big mushroom trees, got a ton of fungal wood, and my Paraceratheum can hardly move. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tell it to follow me. We're going to go back to the base, and I'm going to take all that wood, every single piece of that fungal wood's going in that industrial forge, and we're going to cook that and make charcoal. And then that charcoal is going to turn, with the spark powder and the chemistry bench, into gunpowder. And then we're going to take the gunpowder and dump it into the smithy to make the simple bullets, and in turn make the shotgun shells. So just jumping forward a little bit, and then you know, watch me dump all that stuff that's boring. I jump on my rock drake, and if you see, I saw those raptors up here just a bit ago. I don't like raptors being close to my base, even though they can't get to me, so we're just going to kill them. They're low level, they don't really matter. I could have killed them by hand, but I got my rock drake. Take them out easier. Now I know there's a couple of bad mushrooms in there, so I'm trying to be cautious here, trying to get his attention, but he don't see me. I don't know, he's right there, man. You ever seen a raptor not see you this close? I know they don't like the rock drake and they won't attack the rock drake, but man, I'm right here, dude. Come on, stupid thing. Alright, we just had to jump in there and kill him. He ain't coming out. He's scared. He saw his buddies die, so he don't want to attack me. He's scared. Okay, and there's one up on the side here. I'm gonna try to get him too. Right there. Bam! Got him. Okay, cool. He was like on the side of the wall there. I don't even know how he got there. Alright, let's go forward a little bit, guys. We're not going to sit there and show me moving around with the rock drake. We're going to jump forward a little bit. So the next plan is I need to get a lot of metal. So what we're doing, oh, actually, sorry about that. I need some berries from a stego. So the stego here, I have it on the hard plates. Now, if you use it on the normal plates, you won't collect any berries from the bushes. I don't know why it is that. You got to switch it to the hard plates, and then all of a sudden you get a bunch of berries. See how many we're getting. So going back to what I was just saying, now we got to get metal. So what I'm going to do is take the megalosauruses. I got a pack of these guys. They're not great on weight, but it's basically what I have the most of. I can take stegos down there too. But we're going to walk down, and I'm going to skip to here. We get to the entrance here. This is the entrance to the down part, the path that I showed you guys in the past. So if you watch my videos, you know this is the path I take when I walk down, or anybody walks down. And it's latitude 37.4, longitude 51.5. And that's the path down. You're going to go from the what I call the green zone to the blue zone to the red zone. The blue zone is a bioluminescent zone, and the red zone is a radiation zone. The green zone is basically called the luscious forest or something. I don't know, something like that. Who knows? It's where everybody builds at. Nobody going to build down in the blue zone. That's dangerous. Or the red zone. You don't build in the radiation area. You have to keep the radiation suit on the whole time. Although I'd be interested. I'd like to see somebody try to build down there. I think your structures take damage. So I have a bulb dog on, and the guy who watches my videos on this one and plays on, he runs the servers and he plays on mine a little bit too. So told me that, you know, the clap thing, they changed it to a clap to turn on the pet light. Used to have the pet light was in the emotes, so you could turn on light and off, but they did away with that and they changed it to the clap. So you want to set your hotkeys, one of your two. You have two options for your emotes. You know, one is that they're both on the left of the enter key on your keyboard. I don't know whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation, but just go to emote wheels and set them. You should know how to set the hot ones. I don't know. Apologize. And then you're gonna, you know, set one to clap. That way you can always clap on, clap off, and it turns the light on or off. So just taking these megalosauruses down. Now I'm gonna show you guys what rocks you need to collect. I'm passing a couple of them here, but I'm going down there where there's a bunch. I don't want to just stop where there's a few. And some of these ones right about here, I've noticed you don't get much metal from them. So I don't know if there's intentional or it's just a mistake. But you don't get metal from these guys. Now, you all know what the metal rocks look like. There are some metal rocks on Aberration as well. The rich metal nodes and the metal nodes. But I am not going to be harvesting those because they're spread out and they're sporadic and there are not that many of them. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to the blue zone. Now, I'm not wearing a hazmat suit. So I was recommended by the same guy to tell me to wear a hazmat suit, which is smart because there's a lot of spores down here. You can hit them on the sides. There's spore clouds and stuff, but I'm pretty confident that I won't hit any. I don't hit them. It's really, 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 really rare that I actually hit them because I know what I'm looking for and I stay away from them. So I don't wear a hazmat suit down here. I do when I get to the red zone. So here's where we go. We're going to pause right here. I'm going to show you guys these are the rocks we're looking for. Any of these ones with the blue on them, that's what you're going to harvest from. Any of the ones that don't have blue, you're just going to get flint and stone. So, but these other ones you're going to get stone and you're going to get metal out of, and you're going to show. So I'm going to use an Anki. So if you did not use cryopods, you would have to lead your Anki down here, which is fine. You'll bring some other stuff, lead the Anki down here. But if you're using cryopods, you don't have mods, you have cryopods, you can use a cryopod down here. This is not Ark Survival Ascended, so you can use a cryopod like normal on Ark Survival Evolved. They really messed the cryopods up. Now these little flowers here, right here, you see what I just harvested? They give you a lot of berries and rare flowers, and I'm going to show you guys that in a minute, a little bit more, but I did not know that. That's something new I just found out. I had no clue. So you can see how much metal. That was one swipe on the tail, and you can see on the left side what I'm getting. And as long as they have the blue, oh, I hit this other thing. So as long as they have the blue in the rocks, you're going to get stuff like that. If you hit these other ones that don't have blue, you'll see in just a second, you will not get any. I just want the ones with the blue. See, I hit a rock, a regular rock, that big rock, and just got flint and stone. But you hit the ones with the blue, you're getting metal. So this is the best place to get metal, guys. Somebody might say I'm wrong, but I don't care. To me, this is the best spot to get metal. It's not that far from where I'm building at, and there's tons of metal down here. You can take a rock drake down here and do it. And I'm showing you guys without mods how to do it except for the transfer tool. So again, you'd want to walk your Anki over to the Megalosauruses and transfer by hand. You want to transfer the metal back and forth. That's how you would do this. I'm just using the transfer tool because I have it and it's quicker. If you guys don't have mods, you're just going to have to do this by hand. Now the easiest way to do this, if you're using mods, by the way, is Superstructures, and not Superstructures, Dino Storage version 2. You have what's called a soul terminal, and you can use it as an obelisk. So playing on single player or a server, a single player you have a limited amount. A server like I'm playing on, you have an unlimited amount. Now you can turn an unlimited amount on single player, I think. But then you would just, you know, drop the soul terminal down, dump all the metal in it at the obelisk, and then drop it back down at your base and pick it all back up to go to the smithy. But I'm showing you guys the other way. This is the grind method, slow and steady. Pick it up with the Anki, put it in the Megalosauruses, carry it back to base. But I am using the transfer tool, so it's going a little quicker. Alright, so yeah, you caught me. No, I'm just joking. I've showed you guys all this stuff without the mods before, so I do it all without the mods, and then I turn around and do it with the mods in case you guys are curious how it works. So again, my playthroughs are not like, hey, let me show you every little thing. I just kind of skip around a little bit, show you guys some of the process of what it takes to do this. I don't do like, my videos are not, hey, let me entertain you with running around fighting other people or doing crazy stuff. My videos are basically to show you how to do this map if you're doing it on single player, how to do it if you're doing it with a couple of other players or something like that. So that's my intention with my videos. If you watch any of my other videos on my channel, I have a lot of how-tos on Ark Survival Evolved, also on Ark Survival Ascended. Also have some how-tos on other stuff like Slime Rancher, Dinkum, you know, just all these games I play. I don't just play one game. I play like, I got like 10 games or so I play. Play Ark, I play Satisfactory, play Dinkum, I've been playing Soul Mask and Power World a little bit. I really gotten into Medieval Dynasty recently because I wanted to play that a lot when it first came out, but I had too many issues with it, so I didn't play it right away. But now I've been playing it a lot. It's really fun. But you see how much rare flowers I got from there? Just a couple little bites from the Anki. Now if you had something harvested better, you might get more. Jumping back to the base here, I am harvesting flint. You see I get a little bit of metal from some of these rocks, but mostly it's flint and stone. And I need the flint and the stone to make spark powder, as I mentioned earlier. And then that spark powder, you turn around and turn that into gunpowder with charcoal. So charcoal and spark powder make gunpowder, and that's how you make all these bullets. Most of you guys know this already. I'm just repeating what you already know. So into the base we go. And as you guys, if you haven't seen the inside of my base before, watch. I did a base tour one time, so to show you guys what I did. What I did was I built the base entirely around this plant because I thought it was really cool. It's a good spot. It's probably the best spot on the map as far as I'm concerned. If you're playing by yourself, it's right. You can get on your rock drake and soar right down there to the blue zone and the red zone really easy. It's also not that far from the walk down. And it's right on the edge of the green zone, so you have a lot of stuff up here you can get to. So as you can see, crafting stuff, just kind of showing you guys. This is what I meant earlier. If you can access the tree and the Paraceratheum. So as you can see, I can access the chemistry bench, and then I can turn the other way and access the vault. That's what I was talking about earlier. So as long as you don't have to move, you can just turn, flip, and dump. That's what you want to do. So this is how many rare flowers I got from just that one time I showed you guys. So going forward a little bit here, just want to show you guys a little bit of this crafting stuff. Not much, a couple of seconds here. But I'm going to pull the stuff into the inventory using the pull tool from Superstructures. And then once I dump all this stuff, now if you didn't have this, like I said, you'd be doing it by hand, which I've done many times. Been playing Ark since 2016. So and then you just dump all this stuff in here, making the gunpowder. And so spark powder, then the gunpowder. So charcoal, spark powder, then the gunpowder. And then we dump all the gunpowder into the smithy here. And you got to make two things in here. Number one, you got to make the simple bullets. And once you make the simple bullets, as you can see I'm crafting them right there, then you got to turn around and make the shotgun shells. One at a time, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Got any questions or comments, please make them. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.